So once again you are welcome to Angel Health Academy. Subject Community Health Nursing. Topic for the day is Family Budgeting. The session includes introduction, definition, types, elements, components or parts of family budgeting, importance, prioritized needs of the family, principles or points to keep in mind when making family budget, steps in planning family budget, 9 crucial steps in making family budget, advantages, health economics at family level, some tips or ways for the family in health economics. Let us begin the session family budgeting. Family budget is the main tool which is used to manage the personal finances and saving the money. Family budget is considered as a tool that is used to manage personal finances and saving money of the family. It can be simple or it can be detailed depending on the needs of the family. Family budget tracks the income and expenses for an entire month of 30 days. Definition. Family budgeting is a plan on how family income should be spent to provide for family needs without incurring debts or deficits. So it is a wise plan. Family budgeting is a plan that is based on how family income should be spent by the family members to provide the family needs for all the family members without incurring any debts, without getting or collecting any debts from anybody or any deficits or any liabilities for the family. In another definition, family budget is a system that shows how the money, that is the income, is distributed between different expenses like household expenses, rent, car payments, credit card payments, etc. So it is a system which shows how the money, the income of the family members can be distributed equally between the different expenses of the family for the month. In short, family budgeting should be a balance between the income and the expenses of the family. It should be a balance between the income and expenses of the family for a month. Next is types of family budget. There are 3 types of family budget: comprehensive family budget, problem solving family budget, and planning family budget. Comprehensive, problem solving, and planning. Comprehensive budget is used for general family budgeting, for the general purpose. Problem solving budget is used for creating financial safety for a family, for creating financial secure or safety for the family members with this budget. Planning budget is used for achieving the family financial goals, for the development and prosperity of the family. It is used for achieving the family's financial goals. Next is basic elements of a good family budget. There are 5 important elements in family budget. First is income, second is expenses, that is fixed expenses, flexible expenses, unplanned or unexpected expenses, and savings. In short, we can make 3 important elements, that is IES, income, expenses, and saving. Expenses includes fixed, flexible, unplanned or unexpected expenses. Let us discuss in detail about these elements. The first element is income. Income is the basic element of all the budgets, especially family budgets. The source of income includes: one is salary of the family members, husband's salary, wife's salary, other family members' salary. Then any extra or additional incomes from different sources, like rent for any properties which family belongs, then side business, any small scale business of the family, or family gaining either interest or dividend from any other sources. So this all comes under income of the family. Second is expenses. In that, fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are those expenses over which family have little control or they are unchangeable. So family must pay certain amount during the month. That expenses comes under fixed expenses. So here family cannot have any control over the expenses. This they have to pay as it is. So it includes house rent. If the family is staying in a rented house or in a leased house, they have to pay the money. Then school fee of the children, tuition fee, school van fee. Then if there is any bank loan for the family members, for housing, education loan, gold loan, other loans, etc., they have to pay correctly in that particular month. And for EMI, any EMI for the family, credit card, for the newspaper, cable TV, landline, etc. These all are fixed expenses that they have to pay on the particular month without any changeable. Then family may not have any much control over these expenses. That comes under fixed expenses. Second one is flexible expenses. Here family have a strong control and these expenses can be changed according to the likes and willing of the family. Flexible expenses includes the groceries, fish, meat, milk, vegetables, what is the basic needs of the family. Other stationery they may avail or they may need during the month. Then current bill, water bill, petrol, cooking gas, transportation amount, the money paying for internet and the mobile recharge, the clothing of the family members, and for the recreational purposes such as for a movie, for a trip, dine out, shopping, etc. and others all comes under flexible expenditure. The third one is unplanned or unexpected expenses. Unplanned or unexpected expenses are the unanticipated expenses. It can come or it may not come. So it can, hopefully it can occur in a month, which includes emergencies. Any emergencies occurs in the family for a month or particular month, like hospital expenditures, clinical consultation expenditures for medicines, etc. Then any maintenance and repair of house, electrical, electronics, the vehicles of the family, etc. Then suddenly comes an annual insurance premium and annual taxes. Then any special occasions such as festivals, celebrations, marriage functions, and guest, etc. in the family. All this comes under unplanned or unexpected expenses. The last element is saving. Saving for the health and well-being of the family, for the prosperity of the family. Saving includes any fixed deposit in the bank, any short-term savings in the bank, then various insurance schemes like LIC schemes, then health-related schemes, medical claims, pension schemes, others, all comes under savings of the family. So these are the important elements of the family budget. Next is components or parts of family budget. According to Economic Policy Institute, EPI, there are 7 different components in family budget. First is housing, second is food, third is child care, fourth one is transportation, fifth one is health care of the family members, sixth one is taxes, and seventh one is other necessities of the family like clothing, entertainment, etc. So these are the 7 components or parts of family budget according to Economic Policy Institute. Next is importance of family budget. There are 7 importance in family budget. First is family budget helps to wise management of the money by the family members. Wise management of the money. Second importance is family can understand the sources of income and expenditure through family budget. So family can understand the sources of income and expenditure of the family for the month. Then third importance, family budget helps to figure out how much money comes in month and what monthly expenses. So how much money as an income it comes in the family in different sources and how much money is going from the family out of the family for different expenses or expenditures. Then fourth importance is family budget helps to plan how family income should be spent. As we said, it is a wise management and family also can have a wise plan how the family income should be spent in the particular month. Then fifth importance is family budget helps to learn to spend money wisely. So family budget also helps the family members to learn how to spend the money wisely as a family budget. The sixth importance is family budget helps to save the money. At least 10% of the income can saved by the family members through family budget. So which helps to save the money by the family members. The last one is family budget helps to well utilization of the resources. So time, materials, utilities, efforts, etc. Well utilization of the resources of the family. So these are the 7 importance of family budget. Next is prioritized needs of the family. Each family has got a prioritized their own needs. The common needs are housing and shelter for the family members, food as a basic necessity and basic needs, then clothing, education for the children of the family, then transportation for the family members, then utilities which includes water, electricity, then telephone services, etc. Then medical and dental care for the family members, then rest and recreation for the family members, insurance for the security of the family members, saving for the prosperity of the family members and others. These are the most common prioritized needs of the family. Next is principles or points to be kept in mind while making family budget. There are 10 important principles for family budget or points to be kept in mind while making a family budget. First is family budget should include all the expenses as well as income of family members from different or from all sources. So all the income and expenses from all sources should be included in family budget. Second principle is family should anticipate all the expenditure in advance for 30 days. Actually, the family budget is preparing for the coming month or for the next 30 days. So family should anticipate all the expenditure in advance for 30 days. Then third one is family budget should be well planned based on the sources of income. So that will be vary from family to family. It should be according to the income or sources of income of the particular family. So family budget should be well planned based on the source of income of the family. Then expenditure should not exceed the income. So whenever the family plans the budget, their expenditure should not exceed or overcome the income of the family. It should be less than the 10% less than the income of the family. Then make a list of fixed and flexible spending each month. Make a list of fixed and flexible expenditure for the family each month. Then they have to plan the family budget. Then build in set amounts for emergencies. Unexpected expenditure can come at any time in the family. So family should build a set amount, at least 10% of the amount for the emergency purpose. Then it should be simple and understandable form. Family budgeting should be simple and understandable form for all the family members. Always there should be a record of all expenditure of the family. So family should maintain a record book or a notebook for family budget. Then make allowances for saving. So always find the scope for saving of the money. At least 10% of the budget has to be saved every month. So makes allowance for saving. And last one is family budget should be flexible. So these are the 10 important principles of family budget or the points to be kept in mind while making or when making family budget. Next is steps in planning a family budget. There are 5 important steps in planning family budget. The first is calculate the expected monthly income for each month of the year for all the family members. So calculation of expected monthly income. Second is calculate the expected expenses for each month. So in advance the family has to calculate the expected expenses for the particular month. Then third step is divide the expenses into categories like fixed, flexible or other discretionary. So divide the expenses into various categories as we have already discussed, like a fixed expenditure, flexible expenditure, unexpected expenditures, like different discretionaries. Fourth step is determine whether the expenses exceed the expected income or vice versa. If so, they have to reduce the expenditure for the particular month. Then last step is save money for unexpected events and planned trips may require for the family for the particular month. So these are the 5 steps in planning family budget. Next is 9 crucial steps in making a family budget. First is bring both partners together. Family budget has to be planned by both husband and wife together. So bring both partners together to make a family budget. They should have an understanding. Then create a goals for the particular month for the family budget. Track the income and expense. Already we have discussed this point. So find out the source of income and what are the expenses for the month. Then evaluate the current situation of the family members, whether it is required that particular expense or not required. So evaluate the current status of the situation of the family. Then trim the cost. Cut down the cost, unnecessary costs or expenses. Then build the savings. Plan for the savings for the month. So build the savings. Then get out of or get rid of all the debts for the family. If there is any debts or liabilities for the family, clear out the debts or liabilities. Then try to lower the taxes in different scope and different ways. Try to lower the taxes. And 9th crucial step is check in frequently about the family budget and make adjustment and make a wise plan and preparation of family budget. So these are the 9 crucial steps in making family budget. Next is advantages of family budgeting. As we have discussed, now you can understand what are the different advantages. First advantage is family budget enables the family members to save for expected and unexpected expenditure or costs. Second advantage is family budget allows the family members to plan to set aside a part of money for the emergency course. As I said, 10% of the income for the emergency purpose. Third advantage is it enables the family members to communicate the budget with the significant others about the money. Every members of the family should understand about the family budgeting. Family members' cooperation is very important for making a wise family budget. Next is health economics at a family level. Health economics at a family level is to help family members to spend their money effectively, like a wise family budgeting, for safeguarding their health and welfare and for the overall prosperity for the family. So health economics at the family level helps the family members to spend their money wisely while making family budget for safeguarding their health and welfare. The last session is some ways or techniques or tips the family can practice health economics in family budgeting. The first tip is the family can take advantages of the routine government immunization program, universal immunization program for the family members, and they can enjoy the basic health services from sub-center, primary health center, community health center, government hospitals, and even from medical colleges and other government sectors to reduce the family budget in relation to the hospitalization, consultation and medications. Second tip is family can follow healthy lifestyle by avoiding smoking, drinking, such bad habits, betel leaves, etc. Then avoiding excess salt in their normal diet, then sugary preparation and junk foods in the daily diet, etc. Then doing regular physical activities including meditation and yoga improve the or promote the health of the family. Thus they can reduce the expenditure on the medical, hospital and other concerned areas in their family budgeting. Then family can even obtain the health insurance for the family members that may safeguard the family members. Then when the family members feel ill, they can seek the medical attention or medical care. That is, we call it as early detection from the qualified medical practitioner, especially from the government sectors. That also can decrease the expenditure related to health and health services. The last point is the wise management of money. Through health economics, family can make a wise management of money in relation to family budgeting. That is, salary can be considered as 100%. In that, the family can spend nearly 50% for the fixed expenditures, 30% for the flexible expenditure, and 20% they can save for their saving and prosperity of the family. In other way, they can spend 30% for the housing, 20% for the transportation, 15% for the food and etc. Other utilities they can spare only 14%. For the saving they can have a 10% of saving from their salary. For the insurance purpose they can keep 7% from their total salary, and for other expenditure they can use only 4% of the total salary. So in this way family can wisely manage the family budgeting in relation to health economics. So thanks for watching. Hope this video really benefits in your studies. If you feel it is worth and benefits, please subscribe, share and like my channel. And stay tuned with the Angel Health Academy till we meet with another important educational video. Thank you.